Again. Good morning everybody. Welcome to our off-grid Quinta Tranquila, and just an update on where we are. Continuing with this lavada down this side to the outfall end. You may have noticed that the day before yesterday we got all the big girth timber, the big diameter timber off that pile, logged it, put it up there for winter fuel, and then as you might recall, the previous owner of the land came down and pointed out that there was indeed a pipe under that ramp, so I unblocked that. He also, interestingly enough, pointed out that there was an outfall just in this corner here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a outfall there. But he also pointed out that just there where the rockhead is, and then the wall starts on top of the rockhead, that there was an outfall there that went along there, along that terrace, to irrigate the other stuff. So yesterday, as it was raining in biblical proportions again, I started to have a scratch around while Liane was clearing some more brambles off trees over there, which I'll show you later, and collected some more castanhas for the wild boar to come home. So I came in here, cleared all this old lavada out because it had got a lot of wash and detritus from years of build-up, silty, decomposting vegetation, leaves, branches, you name it, it's all in here. But look at that. Look at that, in there. I came across this lintel because I was cleaning out this one from this other side, and I came across this. So that goes right in there. I don't know if you can see it. It needs another clean out because the rain's gone. I don't know if you can see in there. But it's an amazing piece of construction. And just there, keep pressing buttons, and just there you can see the lintels across the top. You can see the gaps in the soil. There's big stones there that I would imagine create the soffit to the underground culvert. There's Liane. Good morning.
Morning.
She's doing the weeding. Best time to do weeding when it's wet like this. It'll come out a lot easier, I believe. And so, sorry about the camera shake, I'm just climbing out the wall again. So, I'm starting to dig in there, but I don't want to get too carried away. But you can see the soffit there, and you can see the gaps in the stones where obviously the water drained off. And according to the previous owner, we've been using this as a crossing. We thought it was a gateway in the wall, but it's just been knocked over the years because we followed it up to our shed. But he says that's underneath the ground there. There's a we call them cundis, but it's an underground culvert that would then run along this terrain, or this terrace, it would obviously go down there. There's a second tank down there, but then it would run along. He says it runs along here and obviously trickles out the wall. and irrigates these trees, these olives, and then anything down there. But anyway, I'm not going to get too involved with exposing ancient stonework as much as I'd like to. We just ain't got the time. So I'm just going to try and unblock this to get all the rubbish and detritus out of these big stones here, and see if I can get the water once it starts to flow so that it doesn't flood this whole area. Here you can see we've got this marsh grass, which is apparently is a right twassock to get rid of. So if I re-establish the lavada all the way around down here and in here, that'll dry out and that will hopefully go away. That's the plan anyway. So that was just a quick update. See you after. Ate logo. Good afternoon, everybody. So Liane was set to weeding the beds this morning because it was nice and damp after all the rain we had last night, and an excellent job she's done too. So we can see where we are. This one's just been laid fallow, vacant. Unfortunately, that bit there between the two bits of straw is where I put onions and carrots, but you can't discern between onion, carrot and fecking weed. Excuse my industrial language, but anyway, that's my bad. So I'll take that one. And yeah, just an update on this culvert. As I said, I wasn't going to get involved, but as what normally happens, I got involved. And yeah, it comes. So just in that corner there was the small aperture for this existing lavada that we've dug out there. And as I was in the other side, inside the other side of that dike there, stone dike there yesterday, I spotted that lintel. And then I dug down this morning, found one or two big stones. In fact, I found quite a few big stones. And yeah. So I would imagine, looking at the settlement in the ground there, I think it goes all the way around and follows the dike all the way around beyond our camp kitchen. It ends up somewhere up there, but I'm really, all I'm going to do here is put some broken roof tiles on those gaps, and then overlay it with some white drainage chips that we've got from our previous concrete little project. I'm going to use those bits of 20 mil aggregate just to put that over the top of the roof tiles and then backfill it, because it'll work, it'll drain. So that's the main thing. But it's a fascinating thing. I wish I could I'll clear it out on the other side of that wall there, so hopefully we can get in, even if you have to crawl in on the belly, because it's an amazing chamber inside. It really is. So that's another, just a brief update from today's activities. See you after. Ate logo. So, good afternoon, everybody. Again, Liane has just had because she's the brains of the outfit, she's just had another idea. She said, why don't I put you on a selfie stick, and I could then, for the length of the selfie stick, put you in this chamber so you can have a look. So might be a little bit of camera wobble. Yeah. Another great idea from Liane. Put my torch on so you can see what she has to put up with. But fortunately, she loves me, so she'll tolerate quite a lot. So I'm going to put my torch on, and then I'm going to put you down this chamber. So bear with me 1 minute. So here we go. I'm going to put you in there. Just excuse my shaking hands, but I'm not sure what's to be seen. I just think it's quite a deep chamber, isn't it? I'm going to have to straddle it. Sorry. Could be a tomb, you know. Tomb Raider. So I'll bring you back out and tilt you up the way so you can have a look at the soffit. It's not on, is it? Is it? It is, yeah. That's some roof, by the way. It really is. You can see the arañas, spiders. Wow. I feel a draft as well, so there's obviously air getting in from somewhere. That's it. That's our lavada. Anyway, another good idea